Hello and welcome to another LCS Academy game. Today it's going to be GG Academy versus FLYA Academy. So Golden Guardian Academy, they have a very strong side of the map. They have double global coming from FLYA and Twisted Fate, and Renekton with an AP jungler and AP mid. So it's going to be very easy for them to snowball through top lane. Meanwhile, their bot lane is Ezreal and Karma. So the Karma pick was kind of weird in my eyes because you want to be playing through topside. I guess you could have perma shove bot, but if you get dove, Karma's not the best champion to do so. And where it comes to FLYA Academy, they have a very well-rounded comp. They have a Gragas, and they have I'm assuming he's going to go tank, and they have Udyr and Apelius Thresh, so they already have a winning bot lane. So Golden Guardian Academy is going to play through topside, whereas FLYA Academy is going to play through bot side. So both teams have a different win condition, and it's going to be interesting how this game pans out. So let's go have a look what actually happens in the game. Okay, Udyr actually was bot side. He's going to play through. He's going to go top to bots, whereas FLYA is going bot to top. So both junglers starting on the. They want to play through the respective lane they're going to choose, and same with both the junglers are going to go for full clear. So that is also good. But maybe FLYA needs to be the top side a bit more earlier, just due to having more pressure through top side. But in the result, this is a good choice by FLYA, because if she just ran through top, and if she gets seen, Udyr's just going to invade her bot side and just take in everything. So this is a risk-free pathing coming from FLYA, but it just means she needs to base. She can't spend so much tempo on the top side, because if she does, the camps on the bot side will respawn, and if those gets taken, it's going to be even bigger loss than what she could have taken. And yep, Udyr just taking jungle camp. So Udyr is kind of interesting. He just came out of the meta. I think the first game was played in LCK Challenges. I can't remember who it was, but it's just kind of interesting. This Udyr champ, who has a very basic, kit, is in the meta, is kind of interesting. But anyways, enough of Udyr talk. Even though Udyr is kind of funny champ, he has such a basic champ. But anyways, so this was so Udyr just cleared his bot side. Now the top camp is top wave is really bad. So this is actually a big mistake coming from Kumo, because his jungler is actually coming, and he has a very big wave that's coming. He should know Renekton has a red. He was stacking up his rage, so he should have known something was fishy, and he shouldn't have body slammed into Renekton. He should have flashed, or he should have E'd out as soon as Renekton uses E. So this is something that's kind of disappointing to see. And the thing is, Udyr was just so close of coming for a counter gank. And if they do manage to counter gank, I think FlyQuest can actually win this. But what ends up happening is Golden Guardian just plays the FLYA Renekton combo really well, and they get the first blood onto Renekton. So this is a really good job by Renekton, and the wave is kind of in a bad state, and Gragas has to TP back top. I think, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So watching the replay, very nice trade, but in the end, the result is what matters, and and it's disappointing to see that the Udyr was coming, and Kumo decided to just go, he decided to just engage into this Renekton and go for a fight instead of playing around his teammate. Or maybe there wasn't a communication coming from NXI, I'm not sure, but it is rather disappointing to see giving a free kill when your teammates is nearby. But anyways, we're just gonna fast forward once again. Udyr is just doing his top to bot. I like his jungle pathing so far, and he's covering bot side, and he's starting up Dragon. So very nice jungle partying from both the junglers. But the thing is, Kumo is getting zoned out of his own wave. But this is like the result of him dying at top, because if he didn't die, he would have been level 6, and he would have actually cleared the wave quite easily and nicely. Yep, and he is level 6 now. He does have his flash. Victor doesn't have his teleport, so he's dead. He's just dead. Yep, he clears the wave, and he decides not to flash, to save it for next time, perhaps. But I think he could have lived if he just flashed, if he just E-flashed and just go under his tower. But anyways, like it is giving like Golden Guardian like free kills, and they're one of the win condition. But the thing is, like they did stick up. They did get the dragon, and like they still have Victor and Apele Thresh when it comes to like late game. So yeah, so this was like, it's a good play coming from Golden Guardian, but if the first gank didn't work, like none of this would have happened. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so Talia actually counters jungles the Udyr. Now Talia is a bit ahead, and she actually needs to base after this, otherwise her jungle pathing is gonna end up being top to bot, like I said. And yep, she doesn't base. Maybe she needs item, and she's gonna go bot, and she's actually gonna secure all her camps, and she's gonna recall and leave her chicken. And yeah, so now this Talia is really, really strong, and NXI is still playing through his bot side, which is good, because look how fast this Apelles is taking this turret. And Prismo makes a mistake. Oh. Yep, there was a good aggression coming from FlyQuest, but I think it was a really, really silly move coming from Prismo, that he actually wants to take this minion wave. And yeah, so like that was really silly, and he actually ends up wasting both his summoner spells, so that was really bad. And once again, like I said before, like the Karma pick isn't really working out for them. Like, why did you pick Karma if you were gonna get shoved in, not have CS advantage, gonna lose tower? Like, there's just no point of picking Karma here, really. Yep. But anyways, so next objective for FlyQuest. In the meantime, Golden Guardian took the Herald, and which is very nice by them. Now they have like a proper win condition if they put the Herald nicely and give it to Renekton and take the top side, top jungle. They should probably give the second dragon away and go try to kill this Gragas once more if he still sticks around. Yep. So top side of the map, won by Golden Guardian. In the meantime, FlyQuest is taking the tower very nicely. Yeah, so, and in the meantime, FlyQuest, they're taking Dragon very nicely. And here comes a very weird fight coming from FlyQuest bot lane. Looks like, nope. And both Dream and Talia gets killed for some reason, and yeah, and Karma just gets the double kill. So so that was kind of weird. So yeah, so FlyQuest played a bit of aggressive. They played aggressively, and they get punished for it when they could have just taken the dragon. But in the meantime, like Talia tried to like kill them, and she got knocked off from her ultimate. So that was really bad by the Talia and the bot lane of FlyQuest. So what should happen now is, like, what should have happened was Talia shouldn't be bot side. Prismo and Chime, they actually played this really well, and like, yes, it's a FlyQuest mistake, but they're capitalizing on this mistake. And this and like the Renekton needs to start pushing top, go mid, and go for dive at mid. And he just needs to kill this Victor, pressure this Victor and go for like a kill pressure. I'm not sure he's going to kill it because he has a cleanse in the flash, but he should definitely try and go for like a dive setup scenario and go for like an aggressive play. But he needs to watch out for where their Renekton Udyr is and their bot lane is, because their bot lane doesn't have pressure. But the important thing is Golden Guardian needs to start bringing Renekton over and start taking over this side of the jungle, meanwhile taking his side of the jungle. That's why he needs to start from bot to top now, or go top then go for a dive and protect this vision with Renekton. Then they can start squeezing out FlyQuest, and they can start taking this plating coming from mid-side jungle, or they can actually contest the dragon if they do bring Renekton down here, because Renekton is really strong. But what ends up happening is Taliyah dies, and this Renekton actually has nothing to do. He's spacing, and this is just a replay. We don't need to see this. Now Taliyah is bot side, and she's still bot side, and she's waiting for Renekton to push by himself. So Renekton really needs to push, and but the thing is, I would really like to see like Taliyah by Renekton, because if those two move together around the map, they're pretty much unstoppable. And right now, like Roastdawn is playing through bot, which is weird because there's like zero setup coming from the bot lane, and they just don't have the tool to kill anyone. And what ends up happening is Roastdawn goes into the jungle, and he actually gets killed, and look where Renekton is once again. So Taliyah dies. Like, this is like not a good play. Like, the Renekton is one of your win condition, and you need to play through what your team has given. You need to make sure the Renekton, yep, he is, yeah, that was bad, and his bot lane dies. So this game looks pretty much over. Because this Renekton, he got a kill. It was a nice dive coming from top, but yeah, as the time ticks on, this Apilles is 3-1. It's going to be so hard for this Renekton to get onto the backline, because there's Udyr stun, and there's Thresh, and there's Victor W. There's so much peel coming out of from FlyQuest, and this Apilles has a cleanse, so it's almost it's so hard for Golden Guardian to get to their backline now, unless this Renekton and Taliyah and this Twisted Fate is strong. But as the time goes on, it's just going to be more FlyQuest favoured. And that was a really nice, oh my god, the white form is crazy strong. Yeah, and now FlyQuest is the one that's taking Herald, so yeah, this should have been Golden Guardians, but now they just lost not every single lane, but they're losing the state of the game, and they still have the win condition coming from Renekton Taliyah, but the thing is, it's just so hard for Renekton to do anything now. Like, what is this Karma doing here with Taliyah? Okay, they're taking bot side jungle, but the thing is, like, now they're playing through the Renekton lane against like a Victor. But the thing is, like, yes, it's nice to see them playing through this, but this should have happened earlier. Like, they should have played around Renekton through top side, then they should have just brought him down and just go for like a dive or something. So yeah, let's just see what happens. They take the dragon, and they take mid tower. Not sure what Golden Guardian can actually do to come back from this game. And Taliyah gets hooked. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Pilly assault, and yep, nice Taliyah wall. Yep, I think. I remember seeing this. I feel like Udyr could have played like a lot more aggressively, and like he played it way too scared in my eyes. And Apilles just cleans up, and they're going for the red buff. I don't know why Taliyah was there, like, so far ahead, and she just got hooked. That was just a really bad play, and there was so much damage coming from Apilles Assault and Threshold. So that was a really good play by Dreams, but very big mistake coming from Brainstorm. Yep, they try to kill someone, but Talia gets killed in the end. Why are you there, buddy? You have no flash. Yep, and the dragon is coming up, water dragon. They need like a miracle steal for anything to happen. Oof. And you have no flash once again, and you're dead. And Karma's dead. Oh. Yep, and they get Force Dragon and the game is over. So, what's the conclusion of this game? Okay, so Golden Guardian, I think they played really well. I think they played early game pretty well, but it's just once they got the top turret, that's the problem. Like they didn't know what to do afterwards. So like if we do go back and have a look, like Talia could have just taken the crab and she could have just recalled and do bot to top camp and just meet up with the team. But she's just doing this alone by herself. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe she got damaged by the dragon or something. But it is like it's a bit unlucky that this did happen. But the thing is, like, they were already dead, and like I see like the urgency behind like trying to help your team. But like if Talia just play around with this Renekton from onwards, even though she has one death, like everything would have been fine. But what ends up happening is she just tries to play bot side by herself, then gets killed, then the flow of the game just cuts, and there's like no tempo with the team because you don't have a jungler within your team, and it's just so hard. And here, it's just so hard for them, for Golden Guardian to win after their bot lane dies and failed to kill the 0-2 Gragas. Like even if Gragas dies here, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because like he's already behind and he's not worth that much gold. And like what's important is like you need to start killing other members of FlyQuest. Like you need to kill this Apelius, Victor, or this Udyr. Ideally Victor or Apelius, but what ends up happening is like you don't want to keep going for this Gragas. So I think like Golden Guardian, like their early game was good, like I said, but their mid game was really bad. On the other side, I think NXI played really well. I think his jungle pathing was really good. I think like first gank, the Gragas dying, I think it was Gragas' fault. And NXI Udyr was coming to like counter gank, but it was a bit unfortunate. He stacked up the dragon very nicely, and Rich rewarded FlyQuest with full dragon stack very early, so that was really good. And the only other mistake that I really could see is like Kumo could have played his laning phase better and look where his jungler is, and their bot lane when they did die like 2v2, there was a bit of a mistake because they were just taking free dragon and they could have just played it a bit more slower, and they could have just applied so much pressure with Udyr once they did take the dragon. So yeah, so congrats to FlyQuest on winning this. So yeah, that's the VOD review. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.